Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna go through all the live signs per usual. I'm using the super deck today, so let me shuffle this. Bear with me. Actually, let me do the bell really quick to get the energy going. Feel free to mute your microphone or your volume if this is annoying. Ooh, that was loud. All right, I'm using the super deck. So let me get a good shuffle going. Got the Judgment in reverse wanting to be shown here. That represents a lot of space, maybe communing with space, getting back into meditation. Feels like a lot of space. Space is good though because it increases chance for change. I heard someone say recently that the universe abhors space. The universe abhors space. It doesn't like space. It wants to fill it. It wants to move energy into it. A lot of moving forward, moving onward energy as well. Leaving the past behind, not getting involved with it. Not allowing the past to creep back in any way. That includes people, lifestyles, habits. Within reason, you don't have to be perfect. But you know where you want to go, you know where you're headed, and that's forward to the life of your dreams, the life that you love, the life that loves you. And so if you feel removed or ostracized or like you're dealing with a lot of space, don't put a time limit on it. Don't put a timeline on it. The more that you cling on to the outcome of the manifestation or the desire, or a person or a want, then the more you're away from being able to work with the present moment. Let's give this little last leg of shuffle here. Got the Ace of Pentacle in reverse as well. This is an energy of investment. Someone wants to invest in you. So again, what I just mentioned, that space is wanting to be filled, right? The universe abhors space. And so hence that investment is coming to you, for you. We're going to walk through all the zodiac signs right now. See what comes out. Okay, this is going to be all signs general. Let's see what comes out. Reach out for one-on-one reading. So this is hopefully leaving a sense of confusion here. Okay, let's get more context clues. Sudden change. This is really knowing, where you stand, really clearing the air. This is pot committed, all in, hitching your wagon to the energies of new, fresh, changing things up, coming out of conflict here. So there's a huge shift. You might be experiencing the micro and the macrocosmic version of it. Right now you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is going to lead you to looking, feeling like $1,000,000. The Nine of Pentacles as of late has been coming across as someone who might be attracted to you, your grind, your hustle mentality. But this can be you stepping in that energy element of financial freedom and independence. Keyword, something that is tailored to you, something that suits you, something that you find financially freeing or independent. So that could be a job where you have a lot of kind of self-supervision. You're able to work on your own by yourself. You don't have to, worry about an overseer, a supervisor, or anything like that. It's very kind of sparse. You have that freedom. That's what this bird imagery represents on her glove there. And then, of course, the pentacles is the financial incentive that comes along with that. Could be a working from home position with the hermit in reverse. This is stillness. Okay. I like this energy. Okay. This might even be an energy of meditating before a job interview, meditating before a first date. Something that really, it might sound cheesy, but something that allows you to center yourself and not have the kind of overthinking energy of thoughts, push and pull you emotionally. So this is stepping out of it. And so spirit in the universe sees that and it wants to strike change. It's like strike a match and start anew, like Bob Dylan says. And for, whatever ending of a phase or a cycle or a chapter, there is a new beginning. Bigger, better, brighter future. And it's rushing in. You might see it coming in really quick with the Knight of Swords here. King of Pentacle in reverse. So there may have been an instance where you've fallen and now you're bouncing back here. The Knight of Swords is coming to facilitate and accommodate. Why this crossroads decision here? Yeah, this crossroads decision can only be overthinking, self-sabotage, but we already addressed that with the High Priestess. And so funny enough, the second High Priestess in this deck, I'm using a combined deck, comes out in the reverse, meaning you only self-sabotage when you overthink it and when you catastrophize. But when you roll with the punches and you let things like just roll off your back like, water on a duck, then you're good. And you have your movement, you have your motion, you have your new beginning, getting your footing, getting acclimated to your set and setting. This is the energy of a beginner, a beginning energy here. So no pressure here. No need to be perfect, but you are definitely being handed this. And it could have came all of a sudden as a result, especially of that Uranus-Jupiter conjunct on the 20th of April. And we're seeing the ripple effects, especially with Mercury having gone direct as of late recently. Communication should be picking up forward for you, and you'll start to see kind of, manifestations transpire, essentially, and things move in your favor. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see what Aries has to say, Jeff, more. Temperance, divine timing. It took forever and a day, Aries, because you were being moved in divine timing, right? There's a double kind of reference here to things being off track. Look at now the Knight of Pentacle. So I have both versions of I'm using two decks combined as one. You see this one in the upright here. So Spirit is like purposefully telling us, yes, we know things were off track for Aries or first house cross watcher. You were not open to it, you were not receptive to it, but because you didn't see the bigger picture, you didn't know the bigger picture, all you knew was this. But this is a blessing in disguise as well, because this taught you how to process this. Three of Sword energy, you learned a lot of lessons about who to accept and who to let into your world, your life. Now you're going to be a little bit more cautious not to do that on a whim, as maybe you've previously done in the past. You gain a lot of experience. People are seeing your growth and maturity. People could see that you are in need of some aid or assistance or an opportunity, and you're open to it. You're open to work. You're open to grow. You're open to learn on the job. But they might not know what your journey's really been. This is I've been calling it a camel crossing the desert emotionally, anyways. Those near and dear to you, this could be a mother figure, sister, someone that you talk to. They know what you've gone through. They know that your story is not over until you've won, until you've deemed it over. It's not over until you win how you want to win. The world card in reverse, it's incomplete. And so this new start is going to help you complete this cycle, this story, this chapter. I like it. I do like that energy, because you've been in this hanged man energy, and now you're taking this leap of faith, sudden change. These cards are all wanting to be read with. I haven't used this deck in forever. Yeah, you're open, you're available here. Remember, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So more often than not, you'll have to work on your networking, family, friends. All of this is about making connections. And so the Six of Cups is, individuals that you may know already from your past. Why is there a crossroads decision here? This could be self-doubt. Okay, this could be self-doubt. Maybe throwing in the towel before the connection is made, before the networking is made. Anything else on this? Yeah, you might find that it's too rough or too unstable. But if you're in a certain kind of predicament or context and the situation is calling for you to make certain adjustments of what you're used to lifestyle wise, the juice may be worth the squeeze. There may be a payoff in the long run. And you may be able to learn a lot from that situation, especially if you're sticking to your guns, sticking to your morality, your ethic, your values, what you really believe in. So if you feel like you're in that place, that desert place where you're just kind of crossing, you haven't found that oasis, that big break, I suggest to kind of utilize and look at the benefits and the perks of the context that you're in right now, and make what's available to you contextually your strength and your strong suit, and only focus on that, not so much how long you've been and how much further you have to go, because there's always a big kind of payoff and a big payout behind all of this. It's not for naught. Energy has to be moved somewhere and go somewhere. It doesn't just kind of come and go from nothing and out of nothing without having some sort of kind of positive effect and change as a result of your kind of million positive actions, thoughts, beliefs, assertion of willpower. The universe will echo that back to you, but you have to throw away the timeline. Okay, I think that's where a lot of us get stuck in our manifestations, is that we don't throw away the timeline, and we want it here and we want it now, and that's not the point of I guess spirituality as a whole. I was going to say that's not the point of this spiritual journey, but everyone's spiritual journey is different. That's not the point of spirituality and the tarot as a guide to a spiritual path or journey. So we'll see what Gemini has to say. Reach out for more. Actually, excuse me, no, Taurus. We just did Aries, so we're going to go on to Taurus, not Gemini. Arisha, are you still there? Does Otis still like me? Let's see, yes or no. I'm getting a yes. But he might be overthinking this. I think you might be overthinking this as well. Let's see what comes out for Taurus. Or second house crosswatch, reach out for one-on-one reading. Follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna get to 1K so I can live stream for y'all. Queen of Wands in the upright for Taurus or second house crosswatcher. This is spiritually poised at a high place, influential. You could be looking at yourself in the past, having fought and struggled, and making a decision that you don't want to work as hard. Ten of Pentacles could, in the reverse, could have to do with matters of money, being disenfranchised, not a part of something. Okay, but the good news is that you're manifesting possibly an opportunity for yourself, or something that's going to coincide with your highest form of happiness. You may have had bouts and spats with instability, but that's because you're growing something of quality that takes longer than just an overnight success. 10 years to be an overnight success, right? Here's this new start, this new energy, this new opportunity. Could be twin flame related. You could see yourself resonating with, working with Capricorn, Sagittarius, feminine energy, or you could be stepping into that energy as a sign of you taking a step up in the material world, meaning finding more stability here. 4 Pentacle in the upright. Yeah, that second Magician came out here. I'm using a double deck mixed. So we're tracking. This is just saying keep on manifesting, keep on keeping on with your little manifestation rituals because it's having an effect. There's a quantum feedback loop here. The full moons, the eclipses may have been very pivotal for you, illuminating more of your path, teaching you, conditioning you to let down burdens, baggage, things that you've been carrying that have been actually roadblocks for your advancement, for your progress. A lot of doubt, spiritual doubt, maybe even doubting your path. Hierophant in the reverse, that's carving your own path. Being too kind of led by logic and reason as opposed to faith and trusting the divine timing of things. Feels like you will have your pick of the litter. You will have something that's able to facilitate this devil energy. Now, for some, it'll be low vibrational, but there's actually a positive side of this. The positive side of this is this could be something that you're just really adamant about doing your own way. It could be a long-term goal, project, something that just takes a while to achieve. This could be like a diploma. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be the negative connotation of the devil, but the only kind of difference is that I will say is that the torch is pointed downward, indicating that there's no really end in sight. So you might be operating in the dark, whereas more so school, if that's in the example, it has an end date. We could agree upon when it's going to end. This example says that, you know, you're choosing this, but you don't know when it's going to pay off or you don't know when it's going to end. And so that's what is possibly causing you to even question this path. But I would say continue on it. Don't doubt. There's a reason why you were built with that motive and that incentive to want to choose that decision or that path in the first place. So trust that is what I would say. And there is going to be a payoff as long as you're moving, with the universe, with morality and ethic. You're going to be guided and blessed with the payoff for this path. And, they give you the kind of, they meaning the cards or the spirit energy, it gives you the kind of beginning, middle, and end, the micro in the macro. So the fact that we're seeing this kind of, having to fight, work is hard, things are slow moving, but at least it's coming in. This new start's going to jumpstart that energy. Could even be a relationship. Queen of Pentacles. So that to me says in the kind of microcosm that you're going to be taking a huge leap up from that slow, waiting for things to come in, jumping to the Queen of Pentacles energy. And it's ordained, it's facilitated divine timing. Anytime you see an archangel, I understand that is divine timing. This doesn't just always have to be romance. It could be, an institution, a company, something that you're meant to be a part of. But to me, if I have to just put a little button on this, I would just say you're jumping from Seven of Pentacles status to Queen of Pentacles status, which is a huge leap and bound, non-gender specific. It's just the energy, right? So very cool, very fun. I love it. I like it. Reach out for more. Let's see what Gemini has to say. What's up, Egyptian? Let's see for Gemini or third house cross watcher. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Follow me on TikTok. I'm going to get to 1K. This is a falling out emotionally. Something is causing you to lose faith or strength or belief in someone. I would say for this to kind of redirect your focus because you have a lot going on for you. The Star card in the upright. 6 of Sword in the rear. I'm laughing because there's someone in my YouTube chat right now and they're making me laugh. 6 of Sword in the reverse Yeah, this is just focused on what you're manifesting. You got big things coming. Six of Swords in the reverse here. This is that internal alchemy. Not letting this fall out disturb your peace. It's not worth it. You probably even seen it a mile away coming, and don't, if it's a particular individual, don't deal with this person. They're going to take anything good that you give them and turn it sour. They're going to turn it bad. Okay. Not throwing shade, but it could be a mother figure, it could be a older feminine energy. They're out of sorts. If someone is spiraling or in a whirlpool, don't try to just jump in and save them, because like I said, anything positive or good that you will put out there, they'll just turn it sour. They'll turn it bad. Three of Pentacles in the reverse is out here. Six of Sword in the upright. Three of Pentacles is coming out of a collaborative effort. It could be a building structure, work, school, where you live. It could be, what is this? This is interesting. It's going to be different for everyone, obviously, but you could choose to no longer collaborate or work with this person. This could also be a third-party situation. So if you're working for a company, it's interesting because it's almost as if I want to say that you're not doing things for the money. Okay, you're doing things for, you feel like you have quality and value to give. And so that's where you're going right now. And this is a different form of effort and output, other than you see this individual has Masonic tools here. There's a hammer there. You can't really see it, but so he's building this. But it involves a third party. There's other individuals involved in this. It's a collaborative effort. You're removing yourself from that, and you're strictly kind of going straight to source, straight to where you can make the most impact, it seems like. And in some roundabout way, it feels like you are like hacking the matrix. Like this is like you're practicing abundance. By doing this, by giving this away, you're practicing abundance. And that's why the King of Pentacles is here. And this is like a good life hack. It's like looking for instances to practice abundance. When you give freely, you will receive freely. Ace of Cup in the upright being handed to the King of Pentacles. Not because you had goo gobs of money in the bank, but because you assumed that status and that position 5D spiritually, quantumly, first and foremost. And you know that. You just got to practice it more and more. King of Swords in the reverse. Inner knowing about work. Work could be picking up, or there could be a new opportunity that you feel that you're a great fit for. Just don't let any of the hoops that you might have to jump through knock you off your square. Don't let it rock or shake your personal sense of stability. You will see a lot of fast forward moving motion here with the Chariot in the upright, especially after a spell of kind of a drought or a dry season. You've just been going through this rebirth energy, Death card in the reverse. But you will be in this position of power. There will be a decision in your favor. Like I said, could be work-related. All right, let's see what Cancerian has to say. Reach out for more. Ali says, yeah, ask a question. Anytime you see me with the free readings, just come in and write your question. You don't have to ask if you could ask a question that's redundant. Cancerian, reach out for one-on-one reading. Follow me on TikTok. Help me get to 1K. If you're not Cancer, take it for the fourth house. You have the Four Swords in the upright. This is replenishing, rejuvenating your energy. Remember, meditation is a form of energy, right? It's not like caffeine or sugar. It's not the kind of energy that, no, it's the energy of source, where you're literally kind of like emptying out all of this inundation, all of the media that we consume, all the entertainment, all the factoids, all the information, basically all the light energy that we're absorbing throughout our day in the form of information or content. When you sit in the meditative emptiness, you are literally filling yourself up with that source energy, which we in the 3D understand as like the void or emptiness. But it's crucial for that balance. It's interesting because it's reminding me, now that I say it out loud, of like the pH balance between alkalinity and acidity. We too have to find that spiritual balance within ourselves. So if you find yourself sitting for 10-minute meditation twice a day, or maybe a longer form meditation once a day, you're going to notice that you're going to have a lot more creative leaps and progress and jumps and leaps and bounds in a creative field, in a thinking field, in a sense of kind of personal centeredness and calmness, being able to deal with moments of unsurety, unease, maybe even crises for some. So this is what's making you so kind of strong and durable here, is that you appropriately rest and rejuvenate. Nine of Cup in the upright is you have this air about you. You have this unique aura or silver lining, and it's coming across as kind of just experience. Knight of Cup in the upright, you have something to offer, you're an asset, you have something to give and provide. You could help out tremendously in this kind of work front, this collaborative effort. Three of Pentacles in the upright. As then you offer an opportunity here, straight and to the point. King of Cup in the upright could be a mature masculine male, something that you could report good news to this person. Finally, your luck has turned. Finally, your ships have come in. I'm getting the sense, look at the King of Cup here. This person has been hoping and praying, and he's coming out twice. I'm using two decks here combined, and I shuffled it up really good. But you're going to have some great news to report to this individual. You might even talk to them about your new kind of meditation regimen. It's a good way of being able to deal with and adapt to unknown, uncertain times. And it seems almost as if like the answers come straight to you. This is about a straightforward, direct energy. Almost like you're uploading to that timeline where you know exactly what to do and how to close out this cycle. World card in the reverse. Yeah, and this is also going within Five of Pentacles in reverse, as opposed to trying to play the matrix game with the set of tools known only as logic and reason. You will find that that rope runs empty. It runs out because the game is not meant to be understood or played just by using those tools. You have to dip into your spirituality. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Let's see what comes out for Leo. Reach out for more. Allie, if you're still there, did DJ block me? Yes, I'm seeing yes, he did block you. Yes. What's up, Phantom? Yeah, what's a question? Do you have a question? Do you have something that you want to know? I'd prefer if you have like a question or something that you want to know. I'm just recording content for my TikTok, so feel free to write that. We are doing Leo or fifth house cross watcher, 2 wands in the upright. Follow me on TikTok. I'm gonna get to 1K, by the way, so I can stream for y'all. This is a big picture overview, having fun with the manifestation process. Really in your imagination, there's no limit. It's limitless. So you could dream the biggest, cosmological fantasy dream, and as long as the essence of what you're manifesting is in your alignment for your personal good and what's right for you in this lifetime, what's right for this path that you're on in this lifetime, then don't be surprised if the universe provides it to you. There's a lot of energy in reference to maybe people from the past that you might be considering visiting, maybe over the summer. You know that you've had a lot of distance between you and them. Devil card in the upright. You've been kind of beholden to this maybe at times really intense, passionate goal or something that you've been trying to really hold on to. But there will be an opportunity to kind of revisit maybe a past life, an older version of you, an older set and setting with past friends, family, relatives. It's as you've been trying to secure this. You haven't been letting go. You've been holding on tightly. And now Spirit is stepping in here. Divine timing is stepping in here with a second chance here, a new lease on life. 5 of Cup in the upright. Divine timing. What did I say? Spirit is stepping in here. Some of those that were on the twin flame path, they could have come across a karmic partner that had to end, that had to cycle out. It was not meant to be. You were meant to learn the lessons and to move on. Okay, some of those that are watching could have been facing issues with finding employment. Excuse me. The job market. If you're feeling like it's scarce or something that's hard to find. You might even feel betrayed at times. Remember, it's not what you know, it's who you know. So open up that phone book, get into networking, family, friends, put the word out for what you're looking for. It may at times seem like it's unjust, like the world is ran unjustly, but there will be someone who's interested in cutting you a break, cutting you a deal, investing in you. Yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of past energy processing, getting over this heartbreak. Spirit offering you this emotional solace here, this new start emotionally. This could be a new company, incoming communication, a team that you're going to feel a part of, that it's going to help you come out of worry. It'll allow you to travel as well, coming out of conflict. But I'm just seeing that you earned it. Okay, there was a lot of time where you may have been the outside man, but you're coming out of that conflict now. Yeah, and you will be seen victorious here. I would not be surprised if it was by the summertime as well this year. There could be someone in a hiring position, a hiring manager, that could see your situation or know something about it, and they want to put you in a position of victory and success here. That's why you're standing out against the crowd here. You got this inside lane as given by the King of Wands here. So you no longer have to hold on to this heavy, burdensome, resentful energy. So the way you reverse engineer that is you let go of that energy first and foremost. And that's what manifestation is I'm letting go of all of the outside signals that life is suggesting to me, and I focus on how I want to feel. I act as if I already have that job, that significant other, that car, focus on the feeling of having it. And that's how you reverse engineer. All right, reach out for more. Let's see what Virgo has to say. Phantom Punk, if you're still there, may I have a turbo reading on what I can expect in the near future? Okay, what you can expect in the near future. I see something rushing in, coming in. Okay, you might feel unstable or insecure at times. What's rushing in, what's coming in here. Something's going to make you feel happy, maybe even confident, secure. Something's going to allow you to kind of just enjoy life more. Let's see, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be outside of an institution, school, work, outside of a home. Maybe sometimes feeling disenfranchised as though you're not a part of something. This is advice to kind of remember to go within. You want to feed and water and grow your spiritual nature as well. You could be undergoing a rebirth with the death in reverse here. Remember to play with your imagination, view the big picture. There will be something new coming in with the Ace of Wands in the upright. something new that's going to require you to take action. But it's going to be it's going to be in line with what you're asking the universe for. Okay. So don't be afraid to dream big. This person has the whole world in their hand, right? So, think of the wildest, crazy thing that you could want or desire, or even just a setup for yourself, your lifestyle, how you want to live, and really try to boil and reduce, what is this? What is it about this thing that I want? What's the feeling that it gives me? Um, and again, don't be surprised if the universe, delivers it to your front doorstep. But definitely, it feels like someone's gonna rush in. If I'm gonna predict, I see around based off that Knight of Swords that I saw. That's gonna be Taurus going into Gemini season. Um, so in that window of time, there's going to be some new action for you or new opportunity presented to you. It just depends on what you've been trying to kind of manifest. Rosie says, "Can I have a feeling or can I have a reading?" Excuse me. Um, she says, one second. She says, "Current feeling of husband towards me." Okay, let me take a look. What is the current feeling of the husband towards you, Spirit? This is for Rosie. Three of Wands in the reverse. This is not really seeing the silver lining and not really seeing the future, not having the vision. Um, Wants to bridge things, wants there to be that communication, that sense of being connected, but oftentimes feels like he's just waiting around or things are stagnant. This person could also feel as though like the other shoe is going to drop. Okay. He might feel as though that you're looking at him thinking that like his life is just so easy and good and nice, but he has his own problems, things that are on his mind. And so it's interesting that you're asking about feelings because his energy is coming across as Knight of Cup in the reverse. This is very internalized. He's very just more so focused on his own internal emotional sense of well-being. And so he may feel as though that, he's looking for a good opportunity to connect with you, but he may have to take care of other responsibilities. So that's what I'm saying for that. Hopefully that helps, Rosie. Let's see for Virgo or sixth house crosswatch, whichever one I'm reading. Knight of Wands in the reverse. This is healthy expression, okay, in the face of kind of no contact or no communication. So sticking to your healthy and positive habits and rituals. There will be incoming communication soon enough, an invitation to have this sense of stagnancy turn around. There may also be good news to report to people that are near and dear to you, people that are close to you. Someone's been in your corner championing your causes, your manifestations. They've been praying for you. And it feels as though that you're at the precipice of, manifesting that alchemy. You picked a decision, you picked your path a long time ago, and now you're playing it out. And there might be instances where you want to walk away because you're still holding on to the timeline of when this is supposed to come through. But the sooner that you throw away that timeline and get in touch, get in tune with the present moment, now, where can I be of service and usefulness to myself, to others, to the moment, then the more joy you'll experience. Okay, the universe is delivering here. The Empress is in the reverse. She is giving birth to these calmer, peaceful times. You see that kind of placid body of water in the background here. So you're most definitely headed to that. However, that manifests in your life, it's going to be different for everyone. But there's going to be more clarity, more truth that the universe is going to offer to your current context or circumstance. You're going to know where you stand. Okay. You may have to get off the beaten path. You may have to go and seek this, but you will see some sort of sign or message that the Empress is indeed here, and she's about to bless that ass. That's what she does best. All right, let's see what comes out for Libra. Reach out for more. What's up, A? What's up, Chloe, Bream? Guys, just come in and write your question. No need to ask. If you could ask, it's redundant. Just come in and write your question. Let me shuffle my cards. Tips and donations welcome, guys. Much appreciated. Thank you in advance for my services. It helps the energy, it helps the community, it helps, make me want to keep on doing this. So whatever you have to tip or donate, it's greatly appreciated. Let's see who's asking first. A wrote her question. She says, how does A think about me now? I cut off contact 2 to 3 days back. Let's take a look. How does A think about me now? Feel. So this is feeling kind of disenfranchised, ostracized, not a part of it, not a part of this happiness here. 10 of Cups in the upright. This person could be feeling a sense of kind of internal instability. Okay. I feel as though that they do want to kind of pull you back in, maybe even manifest you back in. See the Lover's energy. So there's a strong attachment. I think this person wants to communicate their side or find some sort of closure. Okay, so he might even seek more of your side of the story, some truth and some closure. Chloe Bream says, does Albert find me attractive? I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no for that, unfortunately. Let's see what's going to come out. We're doing Libra next. I'll take for your 7th house if you're not a Libra. Yes, I do see him contacting you this week. Yes, I do. Okay, this is going to be for Libra. Take it for your 7th house if you're not a Libra. Follow me on TikTok. I'm going to get to 1. Okay, this is walking away energy. Things may feel too stagnant emotionally. You're not open to this. You're not wanting this. Okay, but you don't see something coming in. You don't see your ships or your blessings coming in. It's causing you to feel kind of emotionally negative, but it's coming. The Ace of Pentacles is here to say, hey, it's coming. It's worth the wait. Um, don't dwell in the feeling of stuckness. Okay, change your observation of this situation. Change your perspective. Don't look at it as if you're stuck. Look at it as if this is something that you could walk away from at any moment. But you must really want this if you've been holding on to this for so long. The payoff is here. It's right around the corner. So now is not the time to quit. Don't quit before the blessing. The Eight of Pentacles often asks us to find the totality here and now. That feeling of, I'm happy, I'm whole, I'm complete. Simple, cheesy affirmation. I'm happy, I'm whole, I'm complete. But really kind of an instruction to, focus on that. Likewise, the stability of the Four Pentacles in the reverse position, you have to remember that stability comes from within. It can't come from the puppet strings of society deeming that stability can only be felt if you have money in the bank, or if you have assets to your name, or if you have your car title paid off, or your house paid in full. Those are surface level, shallow examples of stability. Real, true stability is spiritual stability that comes from within. And this whole theme of 2024 has been working from the inside out. So you just really want to be mindful of that. Your sense of personal stability comes from the inside out. Your sense of personal fulfillment and totality, happy, whole, and complete, the cups are the emotion, that comes from within as well. This has been the running theme for 2024. It's no longer working from the outside in. That includes being triggered, being influenced by negative energy. No, we're flipping that on its head and we're working from the inside out. And that's how we take our power back, as we start to command and deem what we will be feeling, what we will be marinating on. And that's going to be everything that stems from the branch of love. I know it sounds very simple, but everything is either going to be an offshoot of love or fear. And the more that you simplify everything in your life, your ways of thinking, your viewpoints, your perspective, your reactions, love will always have an appropriate answer to whatever the situation or the context is. But we have to kind of untangle those reactionary mechanisms within us that want to be in crisis or survival mode, because we have the power to do so. And so if you have the power to do that, why wouldn't you do that? So this is a perfect example. The High Priestess is all up in her spirituality, right? She understands the matrix. She understands the game. She understands that by practicing abundance, the universe will in fact echo that. By practicing love, faith, internal stability, resilience, discipline, ease, flow, flux, fluidity, all that stuff will be echoed back to her. So she's a bad bitch, to say the least. She's a badass woman. Non-gender specific, though. Remember, this is just an energy that you want to embody. Okay, it's internal stillness. So you might want to meditate, really get into that bag, into that jam. Let's see what comes out for Scorpio. Reach out for more. Scorpio, take it for your 8th house. If you're not a Scorpio, follow me on TikTok. I'm going to get to 1K. Reach out for a one-on-one personal reading. 3 wands in the upright, ships coming in, bright future so bright, things are looking good. Cutting away the nonsense, the low vibrational negative energy, freeing yourself from it, right? It's you're doing yourself a service by not availing yourself to that low vibrational energy, not letting anything tip your crown, right? Non-gender specific, it's just the embodiment of the energy. High status, high influence, high affluence. Knight of Cup in the upright. You may be blessing others soon enough, others that will potentially need your help or a favor from you in turn. Strength card in the upright. You're going to embolden them, help to bolster their fight, the good fight that they're fighting. Okay? Could be someone near and dear to you, close to you, mother figure, sister, cousin. One takeaway, though, is that you can't and you probably shouldn't help people that aren't really helping themselves. So you will want to use your discernment. I'm getting though at this level that you are a good judge of whether someone is self-defeating or they're here to help themselves. Sun card in the reverse is always positive no matter what comes out. This is just being kind of content and satisfied, maybe visiting friends, family back home if you are non-local in another state. Good times, summertime vibes, family reunion possibly. Feels like it's on your terms though, which is always good. Okay, you're not having to jump through hoops for anybody. You want to be mindful that you're not doing things just to people please. Okay, you have responsibilities and things that you want to see come in before you kind of gift yourself your presence to the family cookout or to the date or to the significant other, whatever it is. And as always, the energy doesn't lie. So if it's not resonant with you, if you feel like you shouldn't be there, then don't go. And when you trust that internal guidance mechanism, then it will find you the people that you're meant to meet and be with. Platonic, romance, business, professionally, what have you, to accompany a bride. And also practicing abundance. This is like the spiritual paddle that'll help you move forward to your goal here. You're not doing it for this end goal. You're doing it because you can, because you've hacked the matrix. You realize that when you practice abundance, it actually helps facilitate you closer to your personal end desires and results and goals. And it brings it to you. I love it. All right, let's see what comes out for, I think we're doing Sagittarius next. Reach out for more. Sagittarius, if you're not Sagittarius, take for your ninth house. Reach out for one-on-one reading. Follow me on TikTok. I'm going to get to 1K. Check out the YouTube live stream, Running on Tarot. I do free questions and readings over there. Reach out for a private one-on-one reading if you're interested as well. Just DM me or check out my number. I always put my contact info on the YouTube description box. In the YouTube description box. Okay, so we have Sagittarius or ninth house cross watcher. No contact, no communication. You're not worried about it though. Okay, you know that it's coming through. You have faith, you have trust. Why this crossroads decision though? Yeah, this could be overthinking. Okay, this is turning a negative into a positive though. Okay, trust that all of this sudden change is a part of this growth and expansion. It's almost could be an energetic clearing or cleansing. This sudden change that you experience, it could be ritualistic almost, putting down the past, restarting, cyclical, the endings of a cycle. This could be a reverberation effect of the full moon in Scorpio, also the eclipse energy, leaving the past behind, allowing and making way for the Empress. You have the Emperor energy here. So it's almost as if the Empress has been giving birth to the Emperor in a weird roundabout way. Not literally, but just almost spiritually, energetically, metaphorically. It could be in reference to the long period of time that it's been since these unions have been bound to emerge again, this twin flame union here. Now, the masculine might be having a hard time trying to find his footing, his square. Oftentimes may be confused and or leaving times of confusion. And his North Star, feel free to flip the gender roles if you're feeling like this resonates with you, has been the Empress, but also everything else that he knows he wants his legacy to be about, right? Because this life is not just about us. It's not just about being, spoiled brats that get everything they want, or it's not just about sheer survivalism. It's ideally to pass on all the lessons and blessings that we accrue in this lifetime to the next generation, ideally, and or someone that could just benefit from them other than you and yourself. It doesn't even have to be related. I see moving to an easier time, collaborative time. This is going to help facilitate the divine masculine to get back into his kind of center alignment, leaving the past lifestyle habits, friends, family that are not conducive or in alignment with you anymore to your success. Not overthinking things. I know it's very easy to take a little bit of information or a knee jerk reaction or something that you see or read on the surface level. Um, Interesting phenomena that I want to share where I was actually reading a job description from a recruiter, and the way that it was written out was just very kind of hardcore, crass, just very kind of cutthroat. And it made me think like, damn, why do you even want me to have this job? Why would anyone want this job? You make it seem like it's rocket science when it's not. And you realize that the energy in which someone is writing something, even if it's an email job description, it's imbued. You find this a lot with the law, legalities, notes for like jury duty, and just like pieces of legal banter, where it's written in that way. Now, remember, there's a power and energy behind everything. So if you're reading the subtext, the unconscious energy, that's going to tell you a lot about where that source of information or articulation is coming from. It's either going to come from fear or love, right? If it's turning you off and it's making you feel like, damn, this is overwhelming, chances are it's being written imbued with an energy of fear or just trying to be so kind of over the top for no reason. Um, so just an interesting kind of little energy dynamic that I wanted to share. And when you're easily able to decipher where something is coming from, you just laugh at it because it can't affect your energy unless you give it, the authority to do so. So ultimately, you have the authority to feel how you want, essentially. So if you choose to feel cool with it, then you win because you're choosing for your best self. Oftentimes, we may forget that we have that choice, and that's what these energies feel like. King of Swords, Seven of Cups, Ten of Swords in the reverse. But you do have that choice. And when the king is in the upright, he's very decisive. He knows what he wants. He knows who he is. And he doesn't fall for nonsense. He doesn't get butt hurt over anything that's not worth him. All right, let's see what comes out for Capricorn next. Reach out for more. What's up, Shay Bay? What's up, Queen Bee? Good for you, Queen Bee. Write it. Let's see what comes out for Capricorn or 10th house cross watcher. Ace of Wands in the upright. Follow me on TikTok, by the way. Help me get to 1K. This is new action, a new start, new beginning. Could be career. Could be the death or the end of an old era, right? Shifting careers. Could have been taking a while, actually. You might find that it's not so easy to jump out and then jump back in to a job or a career. So there could have been some off time here. You didn't know when this end was coming, right? It's no end in sight, but it's coming. You're going to be coming out of this stage of heartbreak. You will be receiving incoming communication. Yes, double incoming communication. Eight of Wands is incoming communication as well. After this period of quietness, after this period of ending, for some, this cycle of death could have taken as long as like the last 4 years. I'm telling you. But you learn so much from the ground up. You learn so much about yourself, spiritually speaking, hopefully, if you use that time wisely. And chances are that those that passed with flying colors just went about their way and focused on what they had in their hands, focused on the immediate present moment, what they could control and when. Temperance in the upright. is divine timing. They know, they have that higher faith ability to just know that everything is in the kind of divine clockwork in the sky. And that's what astrology is that divine clock. And so for me personally speaking, I know that I got a huge kind of freaking um, reminder of that aspect from the Jupiter conjunct with Uranus in the sign of Taurus on April 20th. That was all about abundance and money coming in and breakthroughs. We've just been having so much astrologically happening, but that alongside with the Scorpio full moon on the 23rd of April, all of these should have had you seen these ripple effects of these breakthroughs and changes. And if you haven't seen it, don't worry. That just means that you're on a different clock. You're on a different path. These things are supposed to strike at a different time. But for the large majority, I know I could speak on behalf of, they have seen that breakthrough. They may have even seen that Sunday after the 20th. I remember April 20th was a Saturday. That was the Ryan Garcia fight. Day after was the 21st. Tell me why I got a call the next day about a new job opportunity that was right up my alley. Work from home, remote, all that shit. So you might have got that too. That's Eight of Pentacles. That's work opportunity. Something that's right up your alley. Fun in the sun here. Sun card in the upright. You're going to feel free. You're going to feel good. By the summertime, you're going to be set up. But again, you can't just react to things when they seemingly are bleak from the outside in, right? You have to impose your will, your spirit from the inside out, acting as if, feeling as if, knowing, get into your knowing, right? I know the divine astrological clock has this blessing, this silver lining in store for me. And that's what this is, Ace of Cup in the upright. For some, it'll come through Cancer season. That's the closest water sign season. That's going to be around June 19th to July 20th, that window of time. This is also representative of a week's time. So a week from when you see this video, you're going to get some incoming news. And you know that spirit likes to work in the microcosm and the macro. So this could be something that just kind of breaks you off with a little taste, a little nip of that goodness to come by summertime. So read them and weep. Reach out for more. Let's see what comes out for Aquarius or 11th house crosswatcher. Shay Bay, write your question. Guys, write your question, please. Do me a favor. When you see me throw up the flag, the free question, free reading flag, just come in, write your question. I prefer that over like general. Some people ask for general readings. I prefer that you have something in mind, a topic. Thank you, Shay Baby. I got your $10. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. What does my Gemini feel about me? Is there a future? Let's take a look what he feels first and foremost. Thank you so much. Six of Wands in the reverse. To me, I feel like there's a lot of trust here. This person trusts your judgment, your moral code, your moral compass, your ethic, your values. The Lover's card in the upright. This is a heavy-hitting soulmate card. It's all about love. It's all about feeling connected to that person. So hopefully you guys are actually in communication and in connection right now. Sometimes I go on this tangent and then somebody would tell me that they're not speaking to that person or they're blocked. So let me know so that I could interpret this in the appropriate way. But I'm assuming that you guys are doing good right now. This is an energy of trustworthiness. Okay, so to me, it looks good, but let me continue to look further. Two of Pentacles in the upright. This is just about balancing your priorities. So maybe not always able to be at each other's side all the time when you want, because they have to deal with priorities. They have obligations. They have to keep the show running. They have to keep the bills paid. And they also need some time from themselves. And then that might kind of push you away a little bit if you feel like they're, backing off or something like that. But this person could just have a lot of kind of faith in this connection, which is why they're not, tripping. They're not tripping about this. Let me see for what comes out for if there's a future. Again, I'm hoping that, let me know if sometimes there's someone else in the picture. Let me know if that's your situation. Okay. But as far as I could tell, I don't really see that. Let me see about the future. Yeah, I do think that there is a future, yes. But I will say that you will want to make sure that you're not giving time and energy to anything that may inhibit that future in the relationship. So that could be other suitors, that could be other individuals, that could be other men. Hell, that could be friends and family that don't like this connection. And sometimes when you feed them your attention and your energy, then they actually act as a chasm between you and that person that you're trying to be with. But as long as you're mindful of what direction you're giving your attention to, as well as not telling everyone about your business, not telling everyone about your personal relationship, not telling everyone about your successes and your victories, okay? Because not everyone is in favor of you, on the come up. Not everyone is in favor of you being at your best, 100%, okay? So just be mindful, because I do see a lot of characters. So this Nine of Pentacle in the reverse is actually good when it comes to relationship, because it means I'm coming out of being single, I'm coming off the market, and I'm taken. But I just see a lot of other kind of potential masculine energies that might be interested in that fact. So you just want to be mindful of who's around you. Again, maybe for some it'll be like social media. Maybe don't, not too much exposure. So something like that. Yeah, I feel good about it. I do feel good about it. I feel like you guys are resonating in the same energy. King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacle, they're the same element. And it's a grounded element, meaning material, something tangible. So I feel good about it, for sure. The only advice I would give is that with the Lover's card, you want to give this person the space to operate on their time, because this is about free will, right? You don't want this to turn into heavy, burdensome obligation, because when it does, then it turns into this. And this card, fun fact, interesting fact, is the opposite of this card. This is based on love and free will. This is based on heavy burden, obligation. It's not fun anymore. So if you or this other person needs their space to handle their own business, their priorities, then just give them that space. All right. Thank you so much, Shay Bay. Killing it with the Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are on a roll. Let's see what comes out. Aquarius or 11th house cross watcher. Reach out for one-on-one reading. Follow me on TikTok. Come get to 1K so I can live stream for y'all. Catch me also on the YouTube live stream at Run and Gun Tarot, doing free questions and readings over there. 8 of Pentacle in the upright for Aquarius or 11th house cross watcher. If you're not an Aquarius, take it for your 11th house. Career, work, passion project, side hustle, something that you're directing your attention on or putting your attention into. Healthy. This is very healthy here on the up and up. Healthy lifestyle, healthy habit. You're investing in this emotion, and it will pay off maybe when you least expect it and in ways that you don't even imagine, because I see sudden change. Okay, there could be some collaboration with someone that you already know, someone from your past, a past life, an earlier version of yourself that you're meant to connect with, you're meant to reconnect with. Spirit saw that you were in need, and so they sent you this person. I see losing sleep at night, maybe not getting as much rest or meditation. So you want to be mindful of that. That'll also help you be able to give more of yourself in the proper direction. If you're consuming too much media or entertainment, that's going to keep you from sharing your gift. So be mindful of that. If they're good enough to be on the radio, on the television, in the tabloids, so are you. That is the focus of attention, but you want to be the focus of attention in a positive, healthy, balanced way. Usually performing or giving your gift or serving somehow. You want to be mindful of your social relationships, your connections. You want to start to water that and grow that. Know that it's out there for you. You might just have to put yourself to the spot, get to the spot, X marks the spot, put yourself out there. Look for those moments in your day to build up to it, right? Sometimes you don't feel like going from point A to point B. Sometimes you got to do something in between to get the momentum going in that direction. That's what this Wheel of Fortune feels like. I do feel as though that this year will bring new social connections for you, and to know that and trust that. Sometimes we focus too much on love. Sometimes we focus too much on business, finances, that we don't consider our social connections. So you want to water that area of your life as well, because I'm seeing that may have been off track. A lot of people have been leaving what they would consider negative, toxic relationships, connections, friendships, friend groups, family groups behind, and they haven't been replacing them equal and opposite to the same extent. So you want to make sure that you're replacing those relationships as well. Friendly competition here. This could be a fantasy league, gameplay, sports league, video game. I see definitely getting into a relationship, coming out of being single. When she comes out in the reverse, that means I'm no longer on the market. I feel like you will have a lot of good news to report by the end of the year. I could see someone reporting something positive to an elder. It could be an elder masculine energy, doesn't have to be male. But reporting how, seemingly your world has just kind of jump started. Very cool. Let's see what comes out for Pisces. Reach out for more. I said it before. Just write your question. You don't have to ask. If you could ask, that's redundant. Spread the word. Pisces, or take it for your 12th house. If you're not Pisces, reach out for one-on-one reading. Follow me on TikTok when we get to 1K. Check out the YouTube live stream at Run and Gun Tarot. I'm doing free questions and readings over there when you catch me. Stagnancy, your pocket could be hurting. Challenging roadblock energies, emotional strife, conflict, focusing on yourself, feeding and watering your spirit, your soul, first and foremost. Coming out of one venture, one side hustle, and moving into another, possibly. Yes, moving to where the money is at. I don't blame you. You see something is more lucrative on this side, so you're going to be moving to that, most definitely. What would you rather have? Three of Pentacles or the Ten of Pentacles? Enough said. It speaks for itself. Keeping an eye on your relationships, keeping an eye on when someone is in a funk, when someone is spiraling out, keeping mindful of who actually can help themselves and who actually could benefit from your energy and your help versus who's just going to spoil and ruin everything good that you invest in them. Not everyone is all bad all the time, but some people have their moments, and you have to identify even someone nearest and dearest to you that you love when to just leave them be. I want to say ignore, but leave them be sounds nicer until they're done, until they're over it. Or else they're just going to pull you into conflict, pull you into an argument, and that's not the best version of them, and that's not the best version of you that they bring out. But this is focusing on relationships that do bring out the best version of you, that you don't have any baggage with. It's separating yourself from those other kind of low-minded, low spiritually vibing connections. Those that make you feel like you're questioning your beliefs. I'm getting that you're at the kind of, it's so overused nowadays, but like, you know, the main character, right? You're at that part of your life where you're probably feeling like all these good big things are meant to happen for you now, right? Nine of Cups, you have the experience under your belt. You've been leading with genuine kindness and warmth. So why not? You've been working on letting go of the past, so why not? This is due you. It's your time. Universal karmic justice on your dharmic path. The universe bringing you the equal opposite match, the Queen of Wands in the upright. This can actually be during Cancer Leo season. Don't be surprised. You've been manifesting this. Okay. You might want to manifest nightly or just even when you feel like you have extra energy to dream big and envision. You don't have to have all the details. You just mainly want to focus on how you feel and how this person makes you feel. You might not even know them. You might not even have met them. You don't have to have all that information, but you will know how they make you feel. And that's how you get your social relationships back on track. That's how you get your personal relationships back on track. Romantic, if you're looking, things of that nature. All right, reach out for more. So the whole like lost thing, right? You have to realize that when we feel lost, it's our concept of ourself that feels lost, right? It's not actually me, right? Because I'm here, I'm found, I'm here in the moment, right? But it's our secondary concept of ourselves that's lost, meaning you don't have the vision or the direction for yourself. So the way you handle that is you reverse engineer by focusing on how you want to feel. I want to feel like I have purpose. I want to feel excited. I want to feel grateful, thankful, happy, whole, and complete. Remember, only the I, which is the concept of ourself, right? In language, we use the word I. It's in reference to the notion. So if it's in reference, we know that it's second-handed, meaning it's not the first source of what we are. So what you're dealing with is this inundation And when you have inundation, it means you need space. You need to clear. You need to clear the air for you energetically, spiritually. The best way for you to do that is to sit in meditation, is actually to take up meditation. I recommend doing one long session a day, or break it up into 2 different sessions, 10 minutes apiece, 20 minutes apiece. You want to cut out as much as what you're consuming, because what you're consuming in media, entertainment, it's all light energy. And so that's taken away from you building your vision for yourself of how you want to feel, your lifestyle, all that stuff. So when you're meditating, you're literally filling up on source energy. We could know it as the void or emptiness, but really it's source, it's quantum possibility, opportunity. And so when you meditate, it's a other source of energy, different from the 3D, right? It's not caffeine, it's not sugar, it's source energy, potential energy. And so you're like, putting in the gas guzzler, plugging it into yourself, and you're being filled with that potential, right? And that's going to bring you to a level of clarity, and that clarity is going to help you focus on your vision, your imagination. Now, your imagination is broken down into magi. I am a magician. Magi is also magnet. So I'm magnetized. I'm attracting that. The problem is that when we are working from the outside in, we're only seeing the bad situation. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I'm past on my bills. I'm overdue. So we're taking that in, and that's creating a feedback loop. And so we're stuck in that feedback loop. And so we're stuck in that reality, right? So a big part of how you're going to come out of this, joblessness, no money, whatever you're going through, is to know first and foremost that it's not all on me. It's not all on me in my manifesting. It's not all on me when I manifest right or the right way. A lot of it is the clock in the sky, is the astrological clock in the sky, when you're meant to find the job, when you're meant to find the romance, when you're meant to find the right person. You could help facilitate that, but at the end of the day, we have to resign and relinquish and give to that bigger, clock in the sky, as I call it, the astrology of when the planets and the alignments are in your favor. And so if now becomes, let me just focus on healthy habits. For me, healthy habits are, cutting out pornography, focusing on guitar, working out, going for a run, going outside, not drinking alcohol, not smoking, not hanging with negative people or negative media or negative videos online on social media. All of that stuff. When you shift all of that to the healthier, positive version of it, then you're supercharging your luck. And then that's where the jumping timelines and manifestation comes in. But again, at a certain point, if you're doing all of that and there's still no avail, there's still no change that you could see, then at some point you have to say, this is bigger than me. And there's a cosmological clock, the astrology, something needs to run off, something needs to burn itself off karmically. You know what I'm saying? So in a weird way, it gives you a peace of mind, because you know that every stone is left unturned. You know that you've been applying for jobs on job sites left and right, on job apps on your phone left and right. One thing I will suggest is networking, reaching out to family, friends. It's unfortunate, but a lot of how the system is run, and you've heard it before, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I just got a new job opportunity come in. I'm in LA. The job market is shit out here. I've been applying for a year straight. Turns out I get a call from my cousin, or not my cousin, but my mom talks to my cousin, and there's a job opportunity. He works for a company, and there's a remote opportunity right up my alley. And so, but that's after a year of me looking in the wrong direction. So my point to you is as someone personally who's been looking for employment opportunity, you have to be mindful of networking, connections, put the word out, to people that you trust, people that are going to speak, highly of you. Hey, look, I'm looking for a job, friends, family, that goes a long way. It's not what you know, it's who you know. And sometimes it's a good thing, but sometimes it's unfortunate because there are a lot of qualified people out there in the job market and they just get passed up, because they're not connected or they're not related or yeah. Yeah. And again, as someone that's kind of recently been through that and on the other end of it, when you know that every stone has been turned over, then you could rest peacefully because this isn't about you. This is about divine timing. And there's a clock, you know, cosmological clock, you know, that needs to run its course. So, yeah, man, I've been looking for a year. I started looking seriously last March, and man, it was crazy. I wasn't able to find anything. And literally, like, yeah, and literally, so astrologically, there was this big alignment. It was Jupiter conjunct Uranus in the sign of Taurus on April 20th, this past April 20th. And sure enough, and that particular alignment is supposed to bring abundance, expansion, new, sudden change, and opportunity. Because Jupiter is expansion and Uranus is surprise, and the house of Taurus is money, material wealth. And so that happened. That astrological alignment happened on April 20th. Sure enough, the next day, on April 21st, Sunday, I got a call from my mom being like, "Hey, I spoke to your cousin and he has a job opening, you know." And I told him that you were looking and da 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 da. And I was like, "This shit is beyond me because I've been applying left and right, on all the job sites." Yeah, yeah. Well, essentially, I got it for all intents and purposes. I actually got to do an interview Thursday, but he's the hiring manager, so it's looking good. It's going to be a remote job, and you know, I just think it's divine timing. The fact that that happened the day after that big alignment that everybody was talking about on TikTok. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm happy too. Like I said, it's looking good. Everything should go through smoothly. Yeah, Faith, you could just write your question. You don't have to ask if you could ask. I think so. I believe that we could like manifest and jump into a better timeline, but like I said, if that's not working, then it has to be divine timing. I'm gonna take a quick washroom break. Give me like 60 seconds. I'll come back. 1 second. Okay. Faith and love. I saw your comment, A. I hope you get it. Fingers crossed. Hope you get the job. Yeah, same here. Hope everything works for the job. Can you tell me how C really feels about me? Let's take a look. Hmm. Well, I think that this person has moved on or is moving on. Um, I'm not getting that he is so focused on you or this connection. I feel like there are other people that he's giving attention to, and he might be doing that as a result of this conflict between you and him, even though he knows that it's unfinished or not complete. But this is his way of dealing with it, coming out of heartbreak, is to go his own path, even though you might feel like you are still in a relationship. So, to answer your question of how he feels is kind of difficult because there's no feeling coming out. And so he's leading more so with this kind of ego, maybe anger, things like that. He could definitely feel disenfranchised, ostracized, not a part of this relationship. There might even be things going on in his personal life with work that also is adding to this feeling. But he feels like he just needs to take care of himself emotionally first and foremost. So that's what he's doing. There can also be a sense of feeling betrayed. Okay. Or misunderstood. So that's what I got. Signs user for one-on-one, follow me on TikTok. Yeah, let's see what comes up for all signs user for one-on-one. Welcome. just posting content that I recorded the other day.
It's for Gemini, working on Gemini.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I think that was Faith and Love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't want to say your government name on the podcast. Some people don't like that. Using my government name.
It's for Gemini, working on Gemini team.
Gemini. Just posting YouTube snippets from previous recorded content. If you see me looking at my phone, that's what I'm doing. If I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it. So I gotta kind of force myself to do it.
T for Taurus, we're not Taurusing.
Wouldn't it be nice if we rolled up then we do it so copyright? What in the fuck, Kanye? How is that a copyright, bro?
Be a Scorpio, if you're not Scorpio, take it for your 8th house.
Y'all could talk about stuff if you want to talk about stuff. If you want to talk about stuff other than tarot, I'm just, like I said, uploading content.
Okay, let's see. Pisces is up, Pisces is in the 12th house.
I'm gonna upload this stuff on the YouTube from a couple days ago, and then I gotta upload stuff that I just recorded. I would like to.
Where he is, not a person.
What's up, Cherry? me take a look at your question. Did CL like the reading that you did for them? I'm getting yes. I believe so. I think they felt it. They felt the connection. They felt the spirit energy. I mean, I'm assuming it's a tarot reading, but it could be any reading that you're talking about. But I do feel a sense of yes. They were engaged and they were like interacting with it. Yeah, most definitely. You got the gift. You got the gift that keeps on giving. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Copyrights? I don't think so. The fuck? I don't know why they put this music on my video. I don't know what this reading is for. I can't hear it because they put music on my fucking Leo. They put like old blues music under my shit because it's TikTok. And I got it from TikTok. And so like 3 of my videos got copywritten, so I couldn't post them. But I'm loving these expressions that I'm doing here. That's my thumbnail. Who sent me a tip? What tip did you send? Show your face. Okay. Yeah, send your question. Let me take a look for you. 1 second. Shit. Yes, I feel like you will. Yes. King of Swords is usually about a decision, and the World card is about moving on, moving through something, in this case, passing. This is also oftentimes known as like graduating. So, passing, graduating. Yes. And those just popped out. I was going to flip them, but they just popped out. So, to me, is a yes. All systems go. I was laughing at myself because I was thinking, like, the real question is, have you been doing anything that would not help you to pass, in the past 60 days? That's the truth that only you know.
Whatever. The sunglasses comment. Wait, now I forgot what it is. Wait, what's the difference between you and my sunglasses? And you said just one. Oh, wait. Oh, now I can't keep up. Hi, Peter. What's up?
Guys, what should I have for food?
Peter, I actually have a question for you. So, since I'm at Taurus moon, what is this time period mean for me? Steven, I did it. I can't move my tongue any other way. So,
Taurus moon.
hi, Brandon.
Jesus Christ.
What am I doing?
Taurus moon. Let me think about that.
Yes, Scott, I am. I think 100% better. Thank God. Oh yeah, well, a lot of women do try to fix men for sure. I did it, Steven. Hi, Brandon.
Let me look at the
How
cards
are
for her.
you? How's the force? Pina, honestly, don't ask. I think I'm 100%. I just like the last remaining little comp.
Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light, highest possible messages at this time for Nia Taurus Moon. What is she supposed to be doing right now
Did
in
I
this
ever try
time
to
period?
fix a man? I think what I did, especially like with my first, I'll tell you the story of my first boyfriend that I fell for really, really hard. Oh, thank you, Eric. Was twin? Oh my god. Wait. Okay. Are we twins, Rob? Women do try to fix men. I do think that as women, sometimes we can be a little bit critical. And so it does always kind of seem like we're fixing men. Hello, Eamon. What's up?
Ooh, girl, you got Empress
But
energy.
my
You're supposed to sit back.
first boyfriend. Wait, you guys did see when I was like disciplining? Wasn't that total mama? Oh, Eric, that's really, really sweet. Thank you, Harry, for the likes. Sit back and kick back and chill. Okay, so my first boyfriend, know that I'll come to you divine timing. Oh my god, I keep getting that freaking message. So my first boyfriend was in high school. I'm back to, I mean, there's no normal
When,
routine
Spirit,
for
when?
me. So it is kind of crazy. Hi, Henry. Harry, I did not give you a wake-up call.
Is it before Virgo season? Yes or no? Yes.
Wednesday, would you be interested in your best friend? You know what I would really...
Now, is this a job opportunity? Yes or no? Yes.
I'm
Holy
not being
fuck.
modest.
Big job opportunity coming in before Virgo season.
One thing that's really sweet of you, I don't know how comfortable I feel about just like getting set up. I really like meeting. I don't know, it just like happens naturally for me. I've never been set up. Peter, I keep getting that message too. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I've known a guy for 37 years. Right? I love yourself. You like it organic? Yeah, I like it organic. Peter, it's so much easier said than done. I've definitely been really impatient. It's hard to get a full story out because you guys are like commenting and I want to respond. But basically, my first boyfriend, the Mexican one. There we go. Steven is a man of his word, y'all. Thank you very much. You're coming from a similar situation, Peter. Ugh, okay. Well, then we can support each other. Oh, Brunette, what's up? You're good, the Mexican guy. Scott, so I've met some people, but It was weird. We were like together.
I need my charger.
It's gonna be all signs general. Let's see what comes out of which one. Ready?
Like a lot more than I thought. And so I was like, was devastated. I threw a drink at him at the bar. And I was like, screw freaking that. And now looking back, it's like really toxic because the next day, basically, I opened the floodgates. So it's like, I haven't been talking to any guys because I've been protecting myself for him. So the next day, the like most popular guy in school was in his frat, and I like was hanging out with him, and my guy got caught wind of it and was like so pissed. He like waited for that guy to get back to his apartment the next day to like have a talk with him and be like, it's not, you can't like talk to her, like that's not okay. And I was like, what the fuck? Like he doesn't want me, you know, he doesn't want to be with me, but he would sabotage every other relationship. Anyway, he ended up coming back to me the next week and kind of like breaking down. And he's like, I love you so much. And then we dated for years. Anyway, that's the story. And then by the end of it, I was just feeling myself after college, and I was like, I just felt like I never really forgave him. I think that was a piece. I never really, really forgave him. Like I didn't want that to be the man that I married, somebody who hadn't like treated me well. So, and I wasn't very strong. I was like too insecure. I was very like people pleasing. So once I came into my own a little bit, I broke up with him, and he took it really, really hard. He tried to get me back for like years. But anyway, that's the story.
Sounds like a lovely goof.
Eric, that's actually a very good question. Yeah, I mean, overall, he wasn't like an awful guy. He was just like a young dude who was like, yeah, exactly. But like overall, he wasn't like mean to me. We actually honestly didn't even fight very much. But he was just, I think he, you know, it all stems from insecurities. So like his insecurities made him like mean, and my insecurities made me people please. So like the two came together. But he never technically, like, at least to my knowledge, I don't know, but I don't think he ever like cheated on me. No, he was not Greek. He was Mexican. My next boyfriend was Greek, and I also dated him and had a thing for like 7-8 years. But I shouldn't. I don't. You know what? Always so that's what we were saying before. Is like as humans, sometimes we get into situations that we know aren't good for us, but we keep going back because there's some comfort in it. Hi, Ruben. And that was when I was young. I was like 20, 15 to like 22. So I had to do a lot of growth after that. Exactly, Eric. Comfort and familiarity. And so you're asking now how I think that growing in that comfortability in yourself is something that I will continue to do. And I think, it creates a vacuum. And when I finally reach a place of like fully being ready, that's when people. I'm 32 now, Jay. I wish I knew the month of man. No, I don't. Yeah, so I'm not 25, but Jenny knows that. I'm 32. It's a process never ending, but I think your life kind of like skews and matches to it. How you did? You want the 23 cup version? I just show. Oh, thank you, Ruben. Yeah, sometimes we have even more than this. What's up, do I think I'm in a good dating mindset or relationship? I mean, that's what I was saying. It's like I want to wait till Q4 because I feel emotionally very ready, and I've been able to have very, very healthy relationships because of that. Like very not toxic. Q4 of this year, so after October. After October, I feel like I'll energetically be open to it, which I think makes a big difference in the dating world. So that's why I'm saying Q4. But so what I would like to do is I really do want to focus on my career, at least for a little bit. I mean, I don't know. It's really interesting because I never knew what a partnership was going to look like for me. Yeah, exactly, Peter. That's how I feel too. It's like, I don't know. I think, you're around certain friends or family who, like my sister stopped working before she even got married.
Trying to feel
and
like
I think it kind of skewed my perception of how things were going to work out for me. And I don't want that to be a factor in the relationship decision at all. I want to be good on my own. And then if someone comes along or that works out, then great. But I just don't want to. I hate when I hear. And this is somebody that's super materialistic, I would say. I love my designer things. But if the girl, I've had friends guy on me, and I'm just I don't care that he's rich. If I don't have a connection with him, I'm not gonna force it. And so I just don't want to feel I have that pressure of, I need to, be with someone. Say together. Oh, one singer, so funny. Say it's our never. And I'll be 100% honest. I can't date somebody who is completely broke. I cannot. I won't. I want to have a family, and I need that. But if somebody is working, then I think that's fine. Say it's our never. Yeah, I think energy attracts. He's actually a twin, so both. Oh my god, one thing or something. I am 5'4". And yes, I want a genuine connection, but I also I can't help the way I feel about someone. I really, really can't force it. this is actually during Greek yogurt industry. Yes, 23 is too young for me. You got genuine or genuine? Yeah, it has to feel natural. Would you wait for a drizzly drip? Eric, yeah, I mean, I think 6 figure. I feel like that was the range that my last boyfriend was in. I think with that amount of money, you can at least start your life. You know what I mean? Once you get to a certain point where you can actually save, is like when you can, grow. Thank you, Chris. 6 figures a month minimum. I mean, hey, that sounds nice, but Diva girl, 100K is smooth. 100K a month is definitely smooth. It's not tap water, butter, and you know it. Try. Oh my god, I can't believe you don't even know how serious I was reading that question, and then I realized it was you. Yes, I'm naturally green. Although, what do we think about potentially doing a 23andMe? Because what if I'm not 100% green? How? My ears, you don't want to see my ears. I have big ears, and they're two totally different. So this one goes down, and this one goes up. I definitely am Lopez, Troy. What do you know about Lopez's? Good night, Brandon. Love you. I can hear you, KP. Fancy face. You work at Pierce and Pierce. I don't even know. I don't know what that is. Wow, do they get 5G service? I wish they did. Hi, JC. Drop hub. I just learned what Bob means. Nice ears. Hi, Atlas. Yeah, what's up, Photo Ninja? Lopez's don't drink. This is not tap water, I promise you. No, I don't know you. Obviously, I don't know you well, Andrew. You don't even have your real picture. Hi, Rob, the UGC dad. I do some UGC. Thanks, KP, man. Make sure you follow me. Come back. I stream every day. Oh, Troy. Drop up. You literally called me a bop. Then you want to know if I'm single? Thank you, Smile. My secret weapon is eating raw cow liver every day. Good night, Eric. How long have I been streaming for? Ooh, hour 10. Pretty good. Yeah, we got intimate tonight. I love it. My office is in my bed. This is very important business done here. How come I'm not famous? Everybody's just catching on, you know? I have a loving face. That's so sweet. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Eric. I'm counting on it. Same to you. Good night. Joy. Please. My manicure is so grown out. I don't know if you could see, but this is What happened to me that made me stronger? Honestly, my pursuing of an acting career has made me 10 times stronger. Smiley face, I'm 100% Greek. I'm good, boss. Steven. I'm good. How are you? Ivan, is it a Greek woman? Neeks, what's up? Oh, thank you, smiley face. That's very nice. You're doing awesome. Good. So, co-surfer, I love living LA. Great about this. You guys is really sexy. Would you feel betrayed if you found out you met me? No, I would think it's funny, Andrew. I didn't let him go through it. I was sleeping, and my French phone battery was dying. He heard it beeping, and he went and he checked it. No, we didn't break up again, actually. Well, until we broke up for good. But we didn't break up because of that, no. I don't get what you mean, wedgie boy. Had I ever been cheated on? I don't think so. Not that I ever caught, but I was telling them earlier, DJ Eats, what I have had is like a guy that I was talking to, who ended up being my long-term boyfriend. He wasn't telling me that he was hooking up with other girls. He was lying about it, but like, technically we weren't officially boyfriend and girlfriend when he was cheating. I've never been married. But yeah, not like that sensitive. I think that's up there. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Chris. But the only thing I don't like, I just don't like dynamic differences where, like, I don't know. 2 years? No, 7 years. Yeah, I mean, I call it.
Oh my God. I don't know why you're being so
7, but they were like, there's some on and
negative.
off to them for sure. We all just need to find our correct match and pair. Oh, what's that? I've never gotten that one before. No, I've never dated a Southern boy. I never have. Work today was good. I just had to film some brand videos, and it went really well, actually. Now I'm exhausted. And it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, Christian, my first boyfriend for 7 years was Mexican. Andrew, I don't believe you now. I'm gonna Google you. Oh, Christian, I love that. I should try a Southerner. Nice. Maybe I will. There's a few Southern guys on here I know. My meds. Wedgie boy, what's your real first name? You're ever gonna tell us? Short wedgie boy. Why can't you tell us? You can tell us the first name. I would love to be with a Greek guy. I really, really would. I would really love that, but we'll see. Andrew, I'm trying to put together. You said you're black. But you might know me from.
PB&J pocket.
I did say black weird. But because you're saying, because I'm trying to think like
I have close friends that are black, but like I haven't just like I know one named Andrew. Is your name? You're such a liar because me and my sister are in 2 different states. Hypnotist sounds good. Yeah, Armenian, Mexican, all's great. Your name isn't Andrew. Do you resemble a Greek statue? Totally. I don't believe you, Andrew, but that's okay. One day you'll be honest and tell me what's really going on. Oh, Bubby, go to school. You resemble some tiny whiteies, woody boy. You said also, Andrew, you said you work at Pierce & Pierce. Oh, I can take it all. You guys are going for 90. I'm literally built like Michelangelo's David. Damn, you mind?
It's rough.
Wait, oh my god, I actually love your bio, Iman. You said, the fuck is this? Yes, I've seen Greek statue. There's one in my front yard in my parents' house. I don't have diabetes now. I feel like my voice is kind of giving out. Fight drum, what's up? Thank you for my rose. Thank you. I feel like every creator, don't we say that the same way? Thank you for my rose. Oh, thank you for my rose. Algorithm, that's a good one. I'm built like a Michelin man. That's so funny, man. This is your first year on it? Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of new too. I mean, I don't know, I started streaming. The Muffin Man! Wedgie boy, your bio is not good. That's not good. No. Yeah, honestly, Ewan, that's how I started too. And I hate when people don't have it. Yes! Not just on people's lives, on my life, my honey baby, sweetie Iman. But now, did he not get swirlies? No, he probably got swirlies. Do you post on Instagram? Oh my gosh, you guys, it just hit me. I just got so tired. So I think I'm gonna log off. See you guys tomorrow. My sweeties. Sorry for all the John action earlier. This is fun though. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. What's going on?
I agree.